got something wrong with the auger here. We're gonna have to look into it. We're leaking beans from somewhere. We'll worry about that tomorrow morning when we can't combine. There. Finally dried up, yeah. When did we start over here? 2 days ago. They're testing 14.5, so they're only half a point over dry. 14's dry. So, and I mean, it's been 20 above and the wind blowing for the last couple days, so it's definitely dried up since then. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my third official live stream that I've done. We're combining Antoine soybeans right now. And yeah, I'm driving truck, and I mean, it's not really very hectic trucking beans on the bins in the same field as the combine, so figured I may as well make a bit of a stream for an hour or so here maybe, and talk with everyone again and see what's new in the world with you guys. So that's what's happening today. Not yielding the best down here on this. It was really dry down here this summer, but I don't know, the one end of the field is better than the other. It started out probably about 15 bushels an acre, but I think we're up to a little over 20 here now on this other end, so it must have rained here more on this end than the other throughout the course of the year, I guess. So there's Antoine and the big Massey. The fields are really soft, so the old tandem drags ass pretty bad here through some of these spots. But yeah, that's what's happening right now anyways, so. What would I like to see per acre? A million bushels an acre, but I don't know. For the way the year was, I mean, under 20 is pretty shitty. I'm happy with around 30 for this part of the country anyway. If we got 30 bushels an acre, I think we'd be doing pretty good. So, but I mean, there's some people have had quite a bit better than that around here as well. So, but now we sit and wait. Shouldn't take too long for them to make a hopper, I hope. So. I'll move in a little bit here, and oh, he's going back and forth over there now. Well, maybe I'll move a little closer to where the 2188 is going to be. So you've got something more to see than just the hood of the truck. So yeah, if anyone's got any more questions about anything, I'll be happy to answer them. Anything you might want to ask, but it's always easier to talk through the video like this than try and answer everyone's comments under a video after the fact. So oh, dirty windshield, eh? How far are we from being done harvest? There's probably 90 or so acres left. You can see the bin over there in the corner. That's where we were just dumped. So we've got that big of a chunk yet in a square like that roughly. So, and then I've got 120 acres of wheat. So we should be done on Monday, I hope. Another 3 days maybe. Just because by the time we get everything moved and the headers off and combines reset for wheat and whatnot. He's behind me now, so I don't really know what direction he's going back and forth in. And in a little bit here, I might go jump up on the ladder of the Massey. Mom's riding with Dad, so I won't jump in the 2188, but we might go harass Antoine here in a little bit, so. So I don't know if there's anything particular you guys want to see, but I mean, if you got any ideas of something or whatever, I mean, we can see what I can do, because there's usually a little bit of a wait here between hoppers, so we've got time to go dick around a little bit, go bother Antoine or whatever, so. What would I call that area? Wasted acres. It's a slough or a low spot. That'd be more like a slough because it's cattails. You can't really get rid of it. A low spot would be a spot in the field that you can usually seed through and usually get a crop out of it, but if it rains too much, you don't get anything. Oh, look at the big buck running across there. If it was hunting season, we'd go after him right now, but not time for that yet. I've even got my rifle out here, but going about 3.3 miles an hour with the 2188 there, and Antoine's going anywhere from 4 to 5.5. Is it the smaller header like that? He can go until the knife can't keep up anymore with cuttings, so. Oh yeah, pretty exciting live stream. He's way over there, so he's working his way back this way now, so I think. No, maybe he's going around a slough. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not very good at this live thing yet. Don't have enough things to talk about, I guess. It's relaxing. Oh, that's good. Have I seen no, I haven't seen the big coyote yet today. Yesterday there's a fucking huge coyote out here. That's why I brought the high-powered rifle. If he shows up again, I'll get him made into a pair of slippers, but Bucky's really going across the field over there. You go get him, Rambo. Who's in favor of going to bother Antoine? We'll go to by the slough where he is there, maybe, and stand on the ladder for a pass or two. If he's, well, as long as he's not going around the field, I guess. He could be making a headland. He's way... Where the hell did he go? Way over there. Let's go, they say. Well, Dad's a ways away from making a hopper. Yeah, piss him off. Alright. We'll go see if we can find him. I can still see light coming through the back window in the cab of the 2188, so he's going to be a little before he's got a hopper. We'll listen to the old 540 V8 scream for a little bit over there. God damn it, this truck is rough when there's no grain. spot. Seeded right through it, but it got all drowned out. That's a slough there, but it's dried up. You can tell how dry it is. There's no water in there at all. Hello, Nicholson Farms. Yeah, in Ontario, yeah, we've got the last, I don't know, four days now, I guess, or 5 days. It's been fairly nice out. They have left to harvest. There's, like I said, about 100 acres of beans in this piece yet, and then I got 120 acres of canola yet, so they're canola my ass wheat. Alright, he's on his way back towards us. I'll just turn this around, get it out of the way. So, no, I don't have cattle. I just have my chickens there that I get every spring. So, and then sell them in the fall. But I wouldn't mind getting some cattle, honestly. There. Fuck, I hate the zoom on that. Alright. It's really windy out, so I apologize if there's wind noise. I'll try and cover it with my hand here, but there's only so much I can do. Another big slough, but it's all dried up. There's an alkali patch where the salinity is too high for anything to grow from all the last, a few years ago it was wet and wet all the time, and then it ends up getting like that. All the salinity comes up in the ground, and then you end up with a shit spot like that. Really windy out today. It's been getting windier all day as it goes by, so. Yeah, the chickens, I don't mind them, so. They're easy money, honestly. They don't cost much to feed either, because I just feed them the screenings from seed when I get seed cleaned each year, so. And then grass clippings from the lawnmower. I hope you guys enjoy this, because I'm gonna get dustier than all hell here now. Yuck! Here's where I get ran over. I know. We're live right now, Quan. Are we? A whole bunch of people watching. What do you think of your beans so far? Better. Could be better. They're getting better. They're getting better? Yeah. How's the header working now that I figured out how to make it work better? Better? That's scary jumping on here at 5 miles an hour. Hey, don't kill me. I'm gonna go look in your hopper. You can see they're running in a little bit slow, but I mean, could be worse. And it is only a 22-foot header, so. There's a nice comfy spot. My hat's gonna blow away. Every now and again it'll start to push dirt, so you gotta be careful. You can see right here's a pretty shitty spot too, but it's kind of a low spot, so I think it got drowned out a little bit. It does get way better the farther to the south we go, towards where the bin is, but put a 30-foot header on. You know, if I could find one, I'd put a 36 on here, just like what's on the 2188, but it's really hard to find a big header for this Massey, let alone a flex header, so I could get a Macton, but then I have to get an adapter for it, so one day, when I've got enough money, and if I could ever find one, I'd consider it. The bank's got plenty. I've borrowed enough from them. It's time I start working on giving some of it back before I get any more. Oh, this is gonna be gross. I'm gonna hop down because I'm gonna get so covered in dust. It won't be funny. I'll hide beside the cab, maybe that'll be better, but I doubt it. I better get a lot of likes for this, because I'm doing it for you people. See right there, it's pushing dirt on the corner. The wind is with us, so all the dust is coming up here. on the cutter bar because some of them are so short, and the way the pickup reel is, it's not knocking them off near as fast as it should be. So that's what's going on. He's got dirt in the corner again there. I'll knock the dirt off his header for him here. I tried a Vibromat. I'm not sure what that is. Enlighten me. Maybe I know it by a different name. What are the beans yielding? Like I said before, probably 20 bushels an acre on the better stuff, maybe 25. And then the north end where it wasn't very good over there. It was a little more like 15 bushels an acre. And don't ask me what that is, tons per hectare, because Google will have that answer for you. All the fucking soybean chaff off of me here. Tumbleweed. Yeah, that's true. Good day farming's better than working someone else's shop. For the most part. Some days it's probably less stressful to work in someone else's shop. Work boots, not Jesus sneakers. Get to the truck and get back to Dad, and it'll be time for him to dump, I think. Okay, no, I've never actually seen that then, back and forth on the cutter bar. On the 2188, I'll show you when we pull up there to dump what we did on it. We had some old 11-inch baler belting, and it hangs down a little further than the pickup teeth. And it knocks, like as it comes by each time, it knocks it off the cutter bar and into the auger because it hangs down farther than the pickup teeth do. So that's what we have on it. And then just the way the header works on this thing, we can't really do that because it wouldn't work worth a damn. So yeah, when I end this live stream, I'm going to look that up. Nice and dusty finally. Well, that's one of the issues there with all the rain we've had. You see how soft the ground is, the tracks the lugs are making. That's why the headers are having such a hard time in pushing dirt as often as they are, so. Okay. Chevy grain truck. Yeah, I have a 75 Chevy 3-ton, 80, you know, what the hell is it, 76 Chevy 4-ton there, that's C65, I guess 3.5 ton, that red one that we haul bales with. And then I've got the 80 tan colored GMC 3-ton. And then there's the old blue Ford 3-ton, and then we got the this truck here, 82, no, 82, 84, 82, I think it's an 82, International S1900 tandem, and then we've got the 87 Freightliner. That's our trucks. Give me a shout out. Hello, George. I can't see the pile in the hopper topper yet, but I assume it's going to be before too much longer. We'll just sit here and wait for a few, I guess. Hello from Ohio, hello from Saskatchewan back to you. You probably had more rain by Southie throughout the course of the year as we had, so more than we had, so I think it absorbed it around here quite a bit better, so I think. That's my theory anyway. Bless you, well thank you. Goddamn dust in my nose. I haven't seen dust here for a while either, so that's a nice sight to see. Nicholson Farm still has wheat left. How much wheat do you have left? That's my question to you. That's a big 10-4 there, rubber ducky. 40 acres. Oh, so you should be done this afternoon then, eh? Have the big titty truck. You're goddamn right, so I got the big titty truck. Right there. That's on the Freightliner as well, so. What inspired your farm name? Jesus. Hello from North Dakota. Oh, you're not very far away. Hello from more north than North Dakota. People like that name. I figure everyone's always too serious and need to lighten up, so I try to get people to laugh, so. What time of day is it? 3:36 in the afternoon. It caught on fire. Well, don't be putting a hex on mine now. There is an extinguisher on each combine and one in each of the trucks, so if anything did catch on fire, we should be able to get it under control, I'd hope. How soon will we be doing wheat? I'm hoping tomorrow afternoon. TR96 and a 9500. Oh, that's not too bad. I've never been much of a fan of those older TRs, just because they're kind of a bitch of a thing to work on. I ran a TR99 for quite a few years, and I liked it, but same time zone as Alberta. No, Saskatchewan. Say it's I'll say it's noon in Saskatchewan right now. It would be noon in Alberta, but it would be 1 o'clock in Manitoba. And then when Manitoba switches, so it would be noon in Manitoba and noon in Saskatchewan, it would be, how the hell does that work now? It would be 11 o'clock in Alberta, I think. I think that's how it works. What's up from upstate New York? I think north of upstate New York is what, Ontario? $25.77. Okay, so that would be a size smaller than the 2188, but newer then, correct? No daylight saving time in Saskatchewan. I mean, my favorite one I've ever heard is only the government would think if they cut the foot off the bottom of a blanket and sewed it to the top, you'd have a longer blanket. That makes sense to anybody else, because it does to me. I heard that a long time ago from an old fella sitting at Coffee Row the one day, so remembered that ever since. It keeps getting out of focus from my dirty windshield here. I think it's on the outside. There. All good. We'll go get ourselves a hopper then. I saw a couple questions or something there pop up, but I'll answer them here in a minute. Because this is a pretty tight squeeze to get under the auger beside the header. You can see it doesn't really stick out much further than the end of the header. So when we go by here, you can try and see if you can see the pieces of belting on the pickup reel. I don't know if it's blending in or not, but okay, what all did I miss now? What area of Saskatchewan? This is one of the southeastiest corners you can be. Are you a Rough Riders fan? I am, yeah, but I don't really watch any kind of sports like that. I don't really have time to sit in the house for a few hours and watch that. I mean, I'll listen to the Blue Jays on the radio if I'm in the swath or whatever it may be with AM radio if it's on, but not too often. I don't, because look how close the truck is to the header. I know what would happen. I know what would happen if we tried that. Also, with the plowing dirt all of a sudden out of nowhere, it's just easier just to stop for a few minutes. Away he goes again. We will go and find Antoine now. Need a longer unloading auger. Yeah, we've actually got that, have an extension, a 3-foot extension for that auger in the shop, but just didn't have time to put it on here this fall, just the way things go all the time. So it will be on for next season for sure. Degrees in New Zealand. Oh, it's the same temperature here, but this guy said, oh, can you see that? I don't know. It's 3:44 p.m. here in the afternoon, so I like that combine. Thank you much, sir. at the end of his pass. I hate football. I have a thing to do. And a millionaire play caption. Yeah, that sounds about like what my opinion of them are as well. Got some nice long passes there, Mr. Antoine. Do a lot of eggs. How many do you farm? I farm right around 1,500, and Antoine's got about 500. So I say, whenever anyone asks, I say right around 2,000. So I'd like to find a bit more, but this is pretty much where I want to be for right now anyways. Is it deer season there now? I see you have a rifle in the cab. It's not deer season. There's a few, well, there's one big coyote I saw out here last night, so I thought I'd bring it along. Those fucking coyotes are a bit of a problem around this area, so I thought I might take a pot shot at him anyway and see what happened. But so we actually, if you go back and watch the live stream there, I don't know what it was, 10 minutes in, we saw a great big buck come out of one of the sloughs, so a real nice one. So if it was hunting season, yeah, I'd have took a crack at it. No, I don't like what it looks like for that way, coming this way. Hopefully that all stays fucked off. Anyway. Need more hay acres. There's not much of that to be found around here either for our haymaking we make in the summer there. If you go back and look through some of my older videos, you'll see, but we gotta haul them quite a ways too, so hurry up and wait. Yeah, that's the motto. Are you near Estevan? Yeah, that's, what would it be, an hour and 10, hour and 20 minutes southwest of here. And that there-ish direction. I can hear him coming there. Can we see him in the mirror? There's a cloud of dust. Yeah, 2,000 acres. It keeps us busy enough, but just for my rotation wise to try and keep 3, 3, and 3, try to grow some different. Like next year I'm going to grow a quarter of barley. I haven't had barley for 3 years now. It'd be nice to have a bit more land for the rotation. You can see the wind there. Smushed right up against the back tires there. I don't have the gun to protect the beans. Protect maybe some of the neighbors' cows. My phone's at 15% battery here, so I'll have to plug it in, but I'll keep the stream going here until I get to the auger, and I'll probably end it there for today, I think. But you got probably 10 minutes with me yet, 5 minutes, or 5 or 10 minutes, I guess. If you got any more questions you want to ask, now's the time to do it. How's it going, buddy? Going pretty good. How's it going with you? Oh, he's getting out. Yes. People say you need to smile more, so we'll prove you smile. Look at that. He's got a tandem load of beans. Of course he's happy now. Piss off, Antoine, yes! Oh, you dumped the stone trap again? Why do you have so many bins? Because we grow a lot of bushels of grain and I don't want to just dump it in piles on the field. Any rocks?
Like something steel.
Oh. I think they like you more than me. I'm gonna just have to send the camera with you, I think. Oh, my bolt fell out. Oh. Have to bring one tomorrow. That's still holding on. Alright. Give her shit. Wave bye-bye to the nice people. Your grain price is doing. Some things are better than others. I mean, overall it's not too bad. And yes, if you got some Antoine t-shirts made up, I would buy one. I was thinking about getting some merch made, but be like the other big YouTubers, but where is my phone charger anyway? I think in this truck. There it is. My phone's charging. What price is barley? Hey, I couldn't tell you actually. I don't know what it's worth this year. Probably $4 a bushel if I had to wager a guess. All right. How many total acres? Well, right around 2,000-ish. Antoine the quiet farmer. He is until he gets mad. What do I think of marijuana being legal? Probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life, but that's what I think of that. There. All right, I will, ooh, my phone's at 5%. If it ends abruptly here, thanks for watching, but I'm gonna try and get this unloading and then I'll probably end her, because like I said, my phone's at 5%. Streaming's pretty hard on it, so. Yeah, well, hey, how are you got to do the mass retardation of the public somehow? How else are you going to keep in power, right? There. I'm going to rush. My phone doesn't die. That's where I'm going to end this episode, I guess. So hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I'll probably do a live stream again maybe tomorrow. So we will talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching.